Welcome back to Undercover. We're here at the Velvet Spade in Austin, Texas, with Russell here from Editors. Now, Russell, Editors are suddenly popping up everywhere. Here in America, over in the UK, all around the world. How does it feel, and you probably hate this word, to be a buzz band?
The thing is, we've never been a buzz band in the UK. It's been a constant, steady growth from when we started out in January of last year, and there was kind of like a resurgence at the beginning of this year because we've toured so much in the UK that people know about us, and we put out Munich again, and then suddenly more people are getting the vibe of our band. Yeah. So it's cool. I don't know if that's affected the rest of the world. We're yet to see, but we're just about to undergo a mammoth tour of the US, and we'll see if people are there, really enjoying the tunes, or just because they've been told to come.
Well, there was certainly a huge line to see you last night. Huge.
Yeah.
So much so that I haven't seen you yet. but one day I will see you. What about either way? You have built up a decent following in a fairly quick time. How is it that you actually did that? I mean, you said it was built up slowly, but
yeah,
it's not that slow.
We did kind of 225 gigs last year, so that's how people kind of got to know us. We basically we've done it very organically by just touring live. Yeah. That's it basically. There's not really much story we've never been plastered in people's faces. Love this band, you've got to like this band. It's never been like that with us, and we wouldn't expect that. It's nice for people to connect with the band organically and naturally.
Right. And first you were called Pride.
Yeah.
And then you were called Snowfield.
Yeah.
And now you're called Editors.
Yeah.
But not the Editors, just Editors.
Yeah, just like Beastie Boys, Doves, there's no there.
What's with all the name changes?
Well, the last two were bollocks. The
last two or the first two?
They were the only two before Editors.
Yeah.
Editors is just our stamp. It's something like we designed all the artwork, and it was a word we liked down on paper. People see that word and they recognise something, and it was just better than the other two. Simple as that, and we just really liked it. And when you're putting out a record, you want something that's going to be kind of timeless, and you're not going to look back on it and go, "Oh shit, we called ourselves the Red Hot Chili Peppers." I
don't know who you're talking about. The new single "All Sparks" is the next one. For one, actually, before I ask that question, the B-side to that is a Snowfield song. Is that right?
Bullets was a song that we had when we were called The Pride. Right. They're just older songs, and basically when we went to record our album, we were set in our ways that we knew exactly what 11 songs were going on the album. But because we've been together for 4 years prior to that, we had so many other songs that it's been good for us just to put them out as B-sides that people can hear it because they like to, and we're very proud that.
You've had 4 singles now, or you're about to have your 4th single.
4th single with
pretty good from one album.
Bullets re-released and Munich re-released in the UK. So
6 singles.
6 singles.
Hypothetically, kind of. You could beat the Michael Jackson Thriller record.
Yeah, it's just a pattern that seems to have emerged, over recent years. That you've got to be constantly, in people's heads. And the way to kind of sustain that in the UK is by just putting out singles, re-releasing singles. So yeah. And
I read a quote from Tom, who said that you could have written a better album.
We could have.
Yeah.
Well, basically this album's our starting point.
Right.
I don't think our greatest album has come out of us yet. That would be pretty crap if. We were just a one-record band. We've never thought of ourselves like that. We want to be a band that's, you know, we come back to Austin, Texas in 20 years and do the kind of, oh, here we are on our 20th album, you know. Yeah. So
you'd certainly hope this wasn't going to be your best album. It's your best album so far.
Yeah, so only one.
So hypothetically, it's also your worst album.
Yeah, that's true.
But ignore that. Go and buy it. It's good. You signed to Kitchenware over in the UK.
Yeah.
I've been reading that you actually really wanted to sign to an indie label.
Yeah.
Were there any other major labels chasing you? Or?
Yeah, you know, all the kind of big major labels had sort of taken an interest in us, but you know, that label were the ones that kind of connected, and they just shared the same vision, and it was all about the people. You know, the people that work around us, you know, with our band. You know, we have to get along with them. You know, and it's nice not to be in a, you know, huge corporation where you could be put at the bottom of the pile. You're always a priority. I think those are, like, you know, massive factors for any band. And you can see with like bands like Franz Ferdinand, Block Party, I suppose us now, that you can cross over to a mainstream audience if you're on an independent. You know, people can still buy it.
Yeah.
So,
but do people buy it?
Yeah.
Well, they do in the case of Franz Ferdinand and Block Party, I suppose. Now, you guys all met at the music technology course.
Yeah.
I don't even know what a music technology course is.
I don't either. We did it for 3 years. Yeah, it taught us to be complete amateurs. You know, when we went into the studio for the first time, you know, we realised that we were working with, you know, a professional kind of person that knows exactly what to do in a studio and how to work with people. University course can't teach you that.
So it was like an audio engineering thing, was it?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it involved loads of different multimedia type things. So
right.
Yeah.
And then you moved from what was it, Staffordshire, to Birmingham.
Yeah.
I would have thought the logical move would have been to go to London.
Yeah, we basically had talks with our management about it. They lived in Birmingham, and what a lot of bands do is go to London. But as soon as you move to London, you're in the, you know, the wasp's nest. You know, you're kind of, you know, how do you stand out? You know, basically, we spent a good 2 years after we finished university practicing and getting ready to actually play to people. Because you know, if you're not ready and you perform to the heads of all the big labels, that could be it. That could be your chance over. So you know, you have to be ready.
And you're here in Austin for South by Southwest.
Yeah.
How do you stand out amongst 1,200 other bands here?
I don't know. You know, it's kind of it's just a kind of big media circus, and yeah, I don't know how you stand up. We just do our usual thing.
What did you hope to get out of coming here?
Suntan.
Well, nice grey skies out there tonight.
Yeah. I'll have to wait until we hit